I can do whatever I want. I'm a ghost.
You need to learn to speak proper English.
I don't believe in English. I speak the language of magic and alchemy.
That's what you say. You're just a ghost.
I was once a wonderful wizard.
Why don't you go find Dumbledore? I would like him to remove. Can someone go find Dumbledore? I'd like him removed from my painting.
Will you go? She's a mere painting. I am a wonderful ghost. I was once a man, strong, a wizard. I could have taken down anyone and everything.
And to think I was going to share my painting with you.
You don't have to share. This is my property.
And you're a very rude young man.
She's just mad because Dumbledore has always enjoyed my company much more than hers. See, mere paintings, they have to go from painting to painting. But I, as a ghost, have right to go everywhere and anywhere here. No one can touch me as a ghost.
Yes, but he's stuck up and can't do anything for himself.
You just wish that I was stuck up, because then you might enjoy someone who is kind of like you.
Oh, hello. What house are you guys in?
Slytherin. Ha ha.
Oh, that's Slytherin. Slytherin. Can any of you guys talk to snakes?
And a Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Wonderful choice.
Walk-on arrows, the blush from the creator himself, given to him by Medicine Man, is the only arrows that can kill Inchekula. Many men have tried to kill Inchekula before and have failed. They were dragged down to their deaths. But Eagle Boy is determined. So you hiked all day and all night up in the little mountains to try to find that pond. On his chest, right there behind that spot, was his heart. And the Medicine Man, if you can manage to put an arrow through that spot, you will kill Inchekula. And in his heart is fire and ice, all at the same time. If you take that heart, you can have power beyond your imagination. So, with that in mind, he waited and waited, holding his breath. I mean, he held his breath as long as he could. Have you tried holding your breath in the water? Have you tried holding your breath here? It's hard, isn't it? Can you imagine holding your breath for a whole minute? Don't do it. Don't do it. You might pass out. But he held his breath for a long time. And so he finally got close enough to that close spot on the head. He took one of his arrows and stabbed it behind that. And then Inchekula lay dead in the water. And Eagle Boy swam up to the surface of the water. He held his breath for a very long time. He wanted air more than anything. And then on the surface of the water, he realized he had done what no man before him had ever done. He had killed the water snake. So he dragged that body back under the water, out of the water under the land, took out his knife, and at the one spot where his heart was, he went in there and reached for his heart. And as the Eagle Boy held the heart in his hand, he could feel the sensation of fire and ice at the same time. And it hurt, it burned, and it froze his hand at the same time. He dropped it. It was so powerful that he had to take a piece of leather and wrap it. But he didn't want the whole heart. This was too much to carry around. So what he did is he broke off a piece of that heart, and he carries it with him to this day. Like that. And with that piece of heart, he keeps with him forever. They have power and strength beyond his imagination. But the real power is inside.
Move our soda over. Another one and try 2 Lucky Fluff eggs. Okay, so if we have to deal with messes in potions class, we better know a good way to clean them up, right? Okay, so what we have here, this right here is a piece of glass. But in the Kalahari Desert, we do have a rare type of scorpion. Now, if you eat one of these eggs from a desert scorpion, very poisonous. If you handle it with your bare fingers, very poisonous. Alright. Okay, so we're going to put some of these scorpion eggs. Now, if you spill in the kitchen, you can clean that up with paper towels. But if you are cleaning up a potion, you need something magical to clean it up so you don't get in trouble. Don't burn your hands. I'll back up. Okay, so I've got some scorpion eggs in here. Now, when I take some dihydrogen monoxide, and I'm going to pour a little bit of this dihydrogen monoxide in here. Let's see what happens. Okay, now pour that in. What do those scorpion eggs do? They sop it all up until there's no dihydrogen monoxide left. Okay? There's only scorpion eggs. So that is how we clean up our messes when we're dealing with magical agents. Now some of you apparently are coming in here a little bit later, so I guess we probably show them the dragon's breath, right? Okay, what we had some water from the Okefenokee swamp, and then we added some goblin blood, but maybe we ought to put some cockatrice blood back in, right? Okay, you want to get the one, or we'll screw that back up. We're going to put some of that in. Go ahead and give that a good stir. There we go. Now, one of the very rare ingredients that we're demonstrating today is also very dangerous, and that's compressed bottled dragon breath. That's why I have to use the blood. So it's very rare. You have to have a license in the Wizarding World to have it. Now, what do dragons do with their breath? They breathe it in. They breathe fire out, right? So, if we put that in with this solution, let's see what happens. Okay, so we got a line of match, right? And then, of course, once it burns out the dragon's breath, you have your safe solution with it. Is that pretty cool? Yay! It's almost like magic. Right now, I know all of you are big fans of vulture eggs. So, yeah. Are you done? Okay, this right here is vulture egg. And we're going to take some more.
Hey, Abigail.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and take some of our dihydrogen monoxide. I got a sad fact about this right here. 100% of all drownings occur because of the chemical dihydrogen monoxide. It's sad, but true figure. We're going to take some of our dihydrogen monoxide. We're going to pour it. And guess what's going to happen to the egg? Nothing. We can do nothing. Staying at the bottom. But sometimes when we're doing our potions, we have to add a chemical ingredient that will make things float to the top. So, I'm going to take some of this here, some of our floating potion. We're going to add it. Make things a little milky. Who wants to stir that for me? Come on up. Give that a good stir. Stir all the way down to the bottom. Get that nice and mixed up. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at it. Stirring our flotation potion. Think we got, does that look good enough? Okay, so we see what happens when we put the egg in there now? Take a look. Now, can you see, is it on the top or is it on the bottom? Watch come take a peek. It's on the top now. Made it flow, all right.
Scott, sit down. You're kind of blocking some views here. I always block views.
Right now, for the record, if you're just coming in, can anybody tell me again what happens if we put dry ice with water? What do we get? CO2. Come on up. You're going to take a good luck potion. So, CO2, when you mix it with water, you get carbonic acid. It dissolves our bones. So every time you drink the soda pop, you're dissolving your bones like a moron. So am I a moron for drinking this? Yes. Yes, I am. You're here, being a moron. But it also is important to know it's cave. This rock right here is called limestone. And if you mix limestone with water, there's enough carbon in here that when it rains on this rock, it makes this very same bubbling brew. And it dissolves out the white stuff. Now what are your bones made out of? Calcium. So, caves are made when the white stuff, the calcium gets dissolved down in the rocks. And then what you're left with is a big hole with cave formations like this. A cave formation is sometimes on the outside. May not look too fancy, but look at the inside of a cave formation. Bristol.
You know, tomorrow, like, an outbreak towards the end. Well, look at that, now you can. Technically, if there's like, you should have
I can't pull things up and burn things.
Turn around.
first in flight was on me in Phoenix.
Whoa. Have you found Harry? No.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm just going to have to leave. He may have already snuck off to home. And I want to make sure I lock him up in the closet.
I understand. But you've not seen him?
Well, I'm
I would not
glad.
tell him anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Don't want trouble.
Okay, I understand. Okay, we will leave you in peace then.
One of the most dangerous creatures known to mankind. But most Smurfs are pretty good, except for there is this very dangerous individual. His name is Papa Smurf. This individual Smurf has been known to steal pancakes from witches and wizards. If you see this Smurf, you run away. If he offers you candy, don't trust him. He's about to steal your pancakes. Now also, from the kingdom of Hanna-Barbera, there's another very dangerous creature called the Snorks. If you see a Snork, you're in trouble because you must be underwater. Snorks live underwater. But they will steal your candy bars. Do not trust a Snork. And finally, if you happen to be a scarecrow, which might be the case, you never know, you can't judge, right? This creature, the flying monkey, is another very, very dangerous creature who will rip the stuffing right out of you. It's terrifying, isn't it? All right, well, let's start off with a question. Who can tell me what is the fastest animal in the world? What do you think? Nope, cheetah's the fastest runner. What do you think? Nope. Getting closer. What do you think? Nope. But what'd you say? Falcon. It's a peregrine falcon. A peregrine falcon can dive 300 miles an hour. You can come up and head and pick out a good luck potion. You can drink or eat those. Peregrine falcon can go 300 miles an hour. Cheetah can only go 70 or 80. Still very fast, but most birds are faster than cheetahs can run. All right, should we see some potion work? You guys like seeing things burned? Maybe? Can we see something burned? Okay.